Alright, call lawyer Howell,
Ba'Hashem, Yahushua, Ba'Hashem, Ruach Kodash.
I'll give double honors to the apostles, elders up in Great Millstone, and the sincere peace and salutations to all the Akim that's pushing this word and truth in this sincerity. The brothers from the DC camps, the brother Ganan.
Hey, the brother Shabbat.
Yeah, we just come back at you with a quick video. You know, again, we want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua for giving us the spirit to do this. You know, and we begging the Lord not to take the spirit away, so we're going to keep doing this work. And no matter what time of day, no matter what season it is, you know, we're called to do this work, man. You know, and the reason this spirit is on brothers to do it now is because camp is getting cold, and brothers is coming in. You know, and this is another reason why at the previous pilgrims, you know, not the one that not this Wednesday, but last Wednesday, you had that Jake talking about IUIC, and you see how IUIC growing, and pretty much how you should follow them, because how they growing, they look like a nation. And he was saying, you know, GMS not bearing no fruit. GMS not bearing no fruit. And that's because Jake want to live with no struggle, man. You know, the brothers in GMS, we commanded to go out and do this work no matter what time. You go ahead and get that?
This is 2 Timothy 4:2. It says, preach the word, be instant in season, out of season.
Right, stop right there. You grab my phone right there, Baba Shah. Because I had it in the blue letter with instant being instant, you know. Clearly you can use context clues, but it's good to
go into it.
Yeah, go into it. So the word instant, get the Greek word.
Strong's G 2186. Ephistemi. Ephistemi.
So the Greek word is ephistemi. It's a to place at, place upon, place over, to stand by, be present. And that's the point, man, to stand by and be present. It says be instant. To stand by, you got to be present, you know, and be there, you know, in season or out of season, no matter what season it is, you're supposed to be there, man. You're supposed to be present, you know, and that's what we are about, man.
Yeah, that's the standard.
Yeah,
that's the standard. And when he speaks about that in season and out, I mean, what's in season is when it's warm outside, man. You know, when the flowers is blossoming. You know, when you know that harvest is getting ready. And out of season, and when it's warm. You know what I'm saying? That
you see all the camps.
Man, that's exactly what you see. You know. Man, and that outer season is what the season we entering in and are in, you know, right now, which is brick cold out there, man.
And if you want to be spiritual, look at the season in terms of, you know, we out there during the holidays, the Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas,
a demonic time of the year,
the most demonic time. You know, let me real quick.
Let me finish this.
Nah, real quick, Salaki, bro. Ephesians 6. Because Ephesians 6:12 says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of the darkness of this world. What the darkness, bro? Look at the time. It's fucking. It get dark at like 4:30.
Yep.
You know.
That's right.
We wake up to shit dark. We go
sleep. It's dark.
You feel me? Like
that's right.
The darkness is when the wickedness is really flourishing, man. You know, that's why get St. John 3:19. We're gonna go back to that. Yeah, because you know, darkness is their time to that's their home, man. That's what they love to dwell in, man. 3:18.
3:18. It says, this is John chapter 3 verse 18. It says, he that believeth on him is not condemned. It says, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he have not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of the Most High.
Right, there's a division there, man. There's ones that's going to believe and there's one that's not. There's ones that are going to be condemned, there's one that's not going to be condemned.
Verse 19, it says, and this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light.
Right, men love darkness rather than light, man. This is the time for men, you know. This is the time for the men of the world, you know. And when you go out there and do the work, especially around this time, you know, that's when you're bringing that light into the world, and that's the condemnation of the world. This is when you're really supposed to do the work.
That's right.
You know, and be consistent.
Right.
You know, and then and bring that light into this darkness, man.
Keep
you
going.
want to interject, you know?
Yeah, I keep going. This is now from the top again. It says, and this is the condemnation, that the light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, you know, from the jump, it's like, you know, if this gospel we hear is here to them that are lost, you know, so that beacon of light is there, you know, which is Yahweh Shai. He's there, but it's just for a witness and a testimony, man. You know, just for that witness and the testimony, because it's when I believe it's Ephesians it's either the first or second chapter, when it goes into predestination, you know, one's destiny, you know, and it's already men that are set aside with that the 7,000 that haven't bowed the knee to Baal. It's already been men preserved to receive that salvation. Okay, so that light has already been pre-selected, man. You know, so that's why you can't. I mean, you know, scoffers, scorners, you know, they come up. All they doing is just fulfilling prophecy. All they doing is just doing what they gotta do. You know. So it's just a level of understanding, like, you know, what's what and who's who in the grand scheme of things, you know. But nevertheless, you still gotta look at it. We still gotta look at it and acknowledge it for what it is, and witness what the Lord is doing, you know. And it's His word going out and not returning, you know.
Right. You know, and then, you know, you see. Go ahead. Matter of fact, let me finish this in Ephesians. Ephesians 6:12, it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
That's
you know,
right.
Hey man, that vibration of Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, especially Christmas, especially goddamn, especially all of them.
Yeah, all of them.
You know,
right.
They all got their crazy, wicked vibration has gone around, man.
That's right.
You know, and not to mention it's cold as shit.
Yeah,
Jake hate to be cold. You know, hey, we don't like it. You know, I remember last weekend, as soon as we got out the car, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, it's like, you gotta do
like,
it.
You know what I mean? But hey, you know, you building up your spiritual bank account.
That's right.
You know, so you make it all worth it, especially because you're doing this for your Howard shot, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can't compare your triumph or your cup to compare to his. So that makes you have to suck it up. You know? And then here it is, you got camps out there saying, look at TMS, they dumb freezing up like a sickle. The scriptures say preach to the winds, man. You know?
Well, even I finished this precept. I was going back to it. 2 Timothy 4:2. It says, "Preach the word, be instant in season and out of season. Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine." And, you know, and that's one of the a big characteristic of the Heavenly Father, man. That long suffering. So through all the you know, all this cold weather, which is all in all is just that fire. You know, at the end of the day, you know, is this something that try you and, you know, ultimately builds character, man. You know, the Lord is like, man, look what I'm about to give to you. Look at what you're about to receive. You understand what you're about to receive, but you can't go through, you know, a couple hours out on the highways and byways, you know, through the cold. Exactly. One day out of the week, man. One day out of the week, you can't do that for me, for your brothers, you know. Because this is all about building the house of David, you know, for us, you know, to receive the mercies of David.
Right.
So we're here, we're out doing what we're doing for our brothers. So when you see the opportunity to do good, you do good, you know, because the scriptures talk about redeeming the time. So hey, look, if you gonna pick and choose when you want to go out and when you don't want to go out, how are you redeeming that time? You know,
right?
Because ain't nobody was born in this truth. You did you've done, as far as wickedness in your life, more than enough to be put to death. All right. So when it comes to doing the Lord's work, being in season, out of season, as we read in the 2 Timothy, you should be ready to do it. You know what I'm saying? it's like, okay, you know, I'm not doing enough, you know.
Right.
You got it, bro.
And then you remember that one time when Jake came past the camp, he was asking us, yo, is y'all ISUPK? And he was like, nah, no, Salaki. He was like, he used to listen to ISUPK.
Come.
And when he go back, they not there.
Yeah, come. Yeah.
You know? And he say he see us every week.
Come.
You know, no matter what, we gonna be out there.
That's right.
Unless it's crazy weathers to as though we know through the Spirit the Lord saying, you know, step back and, you know, go the next day.
Come.
You know? Because it happens sometimes that Jake will miss a Saturday, but the whole camp out there Sunday.
Right, and so
know?
that don't even count because you just switch days up, man.
You know,
we still out there.
And you got people making mockery of that. So if you Jake pondering on, you know, because everybody go through it. You know, when you first wake up to this truth, like, damn, why is there so much division? You know. Then once you get over that hurdle, and now you try to say, okay, who got the truth? Hey, that's a big thing right there. Yeah. You know, GMS starting with the Apostle Elder on down, Apostle Elder Tahar on down. Brothers don't stop, man.
That's right.
You know.
That's right.
You know, Jake battled through the flesh and shit, but Jake is still out there pushing that word, man. Because the scriptures say, go into the highways and the byways and compel them to come in.
That's right.
You know, so that my house may be filled. You know, and that's just like the brother was saying. You know, we out there for our brothers, man. We out there to build up the elect. You know, this is Isaiah 30:20. It says, and though Yahweh give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. Right, you know, and that's one clue that you're going to see, man. You're going to see your teachers, man. You're going to be able to go out to the streets and see your teachers, man.
That's right.
You know, we ain't going to be sitting there hiding behind no camera screen or nothing like that, man. Waiting for you putting up a comment and asking the question, and then you got to wait a couple of days to get an answer. You know, we out there every week in the middle of D.C., man.
That's right.
You know, brothers across the globe, man. In the mean streets of the United States of America.
That's right.
Week in and week out, man. That makes yourself a target, man. If you like hit or miss, okay, you don't know if ISUPK coming out. You don't know if IUIC coming out. They don't know when to strike.
That's right.
You know, they don't know when to strike, but GMS out there every week.
The Lord said, what he say to Peter? If you love me, feed my sheep, man.
Yeah, man.
If you love the Lord, do what he told you to do, man. You know, be in season, in season and out of season, man. And this is all exhortation, man. You know, this is all, look, man, you better do it because it ain't no hypocritical statement because we doing it. You know, it ain't no excuses. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, look, because let me get this. Baba Kushar, this is Luke chapter 10, verse 2. It says, therefore said he unto them, says, the harvest truly is great, but the laborers are few. Pray ye therefore that the Lord of the harvest, that he would send forth laborers into his harvest. So first and foremost, we asking the Lord, man, in the name of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Ruach man, to send more laborers. And what is that? And what does that encompass? You being out on the highways, hey, week in and week out. Okay? That's what a true laborer is, you know? If you love the Lord, that's what you're going to do, you know? And that's the standard, man. That's the standard, man. Like, look, and that's why we have our apostles, our elders, you know, which have been a great example of that, man, you know, in the flesh that we have, that we can see. You know, so it ain't no excuse at the end of the day, because the Lord's work, as I just read, man, the harvest is plenty. It's hey, look, it's a lot more work you can do. When you can do good, do it, man. You know, if you see a chance, take it, man. You know, if brothers is getting together, you know, do videos or you know, just to any way further this truth or bring this knowledge out, you know, because that's the love right there. Let me get that right quick, Baba Kushar. Ephesians, right to it. Ephesians chapter 3. It says chapter 3 verse 19, straight to the point. It says, and to know the love of Hamashiach, which passeth knowledge, man. And what knowledge is that? You know, that's the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures, man. It's the gospel. What is that? Tawab the Barian, you know, the good words, you know. Because this is good news, man. Hey, listen, the prophecies that are coming to pass, the mark of the beast, man, it's there, man. We are there. These the wars and the rumors of wars, what the Lord spoke about. Mark 13th chapter, Matthew's the 24th chapter. Right. You know, he went into all of these things for a reason, man. You know, hey, look, is the Lord, man? He's up there. He went. I've gone to prepare a place for you, man. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. You know, so man, it's a good time to be alive, man. The prophets, you know, listen, our forefathers desired to see this time, man. You know,
yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing. But finishing out with this, it says, and to know the love of Mashiach was passive knowledge, that ye may be filled with all fullness of the Most High, man. And that's everything that encompasses this truth, man. You got it, bro. You got something.
Yeah, Khan. This is damn, you saying a lot.
Yeah, Khan Salaki, bro.
Nah, I was jumping through. I was jumping through trying to get precepts of what you were saying, but you know, you was talking about the laborers, and this is 1 Thessalonians 5:12. It says, "And I beseech you, brethren, know them which labor among you, and are over you in the Lord, and admonish you." Now, the point is, know them that labor among you, that's man. Right. If you got a brother that's laboring among you, that's the brother you show love to, man.
That's right.
You know, and this getting a little bit off topic, but, you know, Jake always get caught up on the scriptures say, "Oh, forgive thy brother." Right, you know, so we supposed to be up with brothers when, you know, just because they Israel. Nah, and they know that they Israel. Yeah. Nah, hell no. You know? Because they not out there doing the work.
Yeah, come. That's facts, bro.
You know? They not out there doing the work in season and out of season. They take days off, man. The scriptures say you can't take your hand off the plow. You know? This is Luke 14 and 23. It says, "And the Lord said unto the servant, Go out unto the highways and the hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled." The word compel means to threaten, man.
That's right.
You know, we have a job to do. Like the brother said, the mark of the beast, it just went mainstream.
Right. Yeah,
it just went mainstream, assholes.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
For you motherfuckers that's not out there warning out people.
That's right.
Excuse my language, but that's real, man.
That's right.
You know, you leading a lot of people to slaughter.
That's right.
You know, with your works, man. We out there warning the people, man. War is coming. You know, race war is coming. This shit that's happening to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you know, the unjust, you know, you got a security guard that just stopped a shooting, and then the police came and shot his ass. You know, there ain't nothing going to happen to that police. Yeah. You know, for being careless, man, to just being fucking paranoid, you know, and you're not doing your job properly. You know, now Jake is gone with no justice. Now families going to mourn, and it's so on and so on, man. You know, and we out there every week in the mean streets of DC, man.
Right.
Telling you that it's only going to get worse from here, man.
That's right.
Why? Because our salvation is near. This is not a time to be upset.
Right.
You know, this is a time of rejoicing. Even though times are going to get hard, it's a time of rejoicing because everything is symbolic of this so-called white man going down.
That's right.
You know,
that's right.
And that's why you're supposed to be in season, out of season, because this is the time where he's ramping it up.
That's right.
So this is the time you're supposed to ramp it up, not supposed to say, "Oh, let me go get a hot chocolate, go on, you know what I mean, and get ready for this lesson." Mm-hmm. Nah, man, you was commanded to go out to the highways and hedges, man.
Hit the streets, man.
You know.
Yeah. Wisdom cried for loud, she uttered her voice in the streets. But I want to get this. It's Ezekiel chapter 33. I'm just get straight to the point. It says, "But if the watchmen see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity. But his blood will I require at the watchman's hands," man. So, man, look, because the brother spoke about compelling, man, to threaten, and that's all we out here doing, and it's for us and you know, it's a two-way street, you know what I'm saying? Because if we don't do what we doing,
your
then
blood is on our
it's on us, you know what I'm saying? It's on us, and that's what a mass amount of people understand. Even when these camps, when they get rebuked through the Spirit, you know, when apostle elders is doing what they doing and saying what they saying, it's not for nothing. It's all in agreements with the scriptures. Okay, and if you're not, bro, if you're not doing what the scripture, if you're not doing what the Heavenly Father told you to do, man, you know, it's like it's gonna be, you know, and that's your ass, you know.
That's
Now,
right.
you know, granted, we got grace, you know, we got Yahweh Shai, you know, but we're not supposed to use that as a cloak of maliciousness, right?
Yeah, I got
to
you.
you know to feed our body, to feed our own flesh, to do what we want to do, you know.
Real quick, I got something to back you
Come
right
on.
up. This is Luke 12:47. It says, "And that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes.
Right.
But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required.
Yeah, that's right.
And to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more."
Yeah, Khan, and those, man, and that's just more levels of fear, man. You know, that's more of, you know, of the energy, or I guess more fuel to keep to kick you into gear and to pushing this truth. You know what I'm saying? Because what those stripes can be, they can be anything, man. You know, because they listen to I got spirits created for vengeance, the lay on sore strokes. So it can be any. The punishment for not doing what we supposed to be doing is going to be on us that much harder, because we know, you know. And as he just broke down, it you know, for them that knew, you gonna get many stripes, you know, than them that didn't know, you know.
Right, so yo, to break that down, you know, that was beautiful. You know, how you just broke it down, because to break that down, we out there because of the fear of the Lord.
That's right.
Which means these other camps that want to take this winter off, they don't fear the Lord,
Yeah,
man.
It's almost like a fad. Like you
It's
just
a
doing
fad.
that. Yeah, you're doing this for your own gain. You know, for just, you know, for yourself, man. You know, to be on some type of level, or to look some type of way, when, bro, you that's not it. You know what I'm saying?
Romans 12:1 say you're supposed to give yourself up as a living sacrifice.
That's right.
Man.
That's right.
You know,
man. That's right.
You taking care of yourself, man. You supposed to say the hell with your life.
Come.
You know, you gonna be okay because Yahweh Shema Shai gonna make you okay.
That's right.
You know, other than that, man, I'm just do what I'm supposed to do, man.
That's right.
You know, you got anything else?
No, that's it, bro.
Yeah, but Lord's will, brothers, was edified, man. You know, we straight to the point with it. You know, you supposed to be instant, in season, out of season. The scripture said it, man.
That's right.
You know, and if you truly fear the Lord, you're gonna do that. You know, to the best of your ability. You know, if brothers out there that can't do it, rather, you know, for an ailment, or you gotta work, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, but if you just making a decision, and you with these other camps that clearly just make fun of the apostles because they command their men to go out there, hey, man, you should wake up.
And I will say this, just to land back off what you just said, you know, man, you got to have faith in this thing, man. And all in all, it's about prioritizing. So whatever situation, for real, it ain't no excuses, man. Because with the excuse comes a lack of faith, you know. Because if you're really saying you believe, you're really saying you truly believe, and a situation comes up on set, you know, I got to work, or you got to do this and do that, that means you don't believe, man. It's like man, this comes first. It's about prioritizing, man. You know, the work, the truth, you getting out on those highways and byways comes first. You know, that's what the Lord requires. Hey, look, you do for me, you know, and then I do for you, and it's that simple, man.
Yeah,
so,
man.
You know,
hey, you know, with that, you know, Lord's will, brothers, was edified, to whom this may be for. You know, we like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of the great millstone, whom rule well.
That's right.
You know, and a sincere piece of salutation to all the Akim, the South is pushing his word and truth and sincerity in season and out of season. You know, hey, brothers, be strong. Hey, bundle up. It's going to be cold as shit tomorrow. Shalom.
Shalom.